What's going on, everybody? Total Average Gamer here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be checking out the Nexus Lightsaber from AllySabers. This is a really cool saber I got in today. Check them out in the link down below. Please don't forget to use coupon code Total Average Gamer to save 15 bucks on your purchase store-wide. It doesn't have to be this specific lightsaber. It doesn't have to be Baselit. It doesn't have to be Neopixel. Whatever you want to use, go ahead and use that code and save 15 bucks. You'll be supporting the channel. It'll be awesome. Also, today I'm going to be comparing this saber to a few other sabers I have here. I have a Neopixel from AllySabers. I have two Disney lightsabers I'm going to be comparing it to. So you don't want to miss this video. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? Total Average Gamer here, back with another video. Yes, I know, the new look. I know what you guys are going to say. I get it. I know exactly who I look like. I totally understand. We get it. Go ahead and rant in the comments. Go ahead and make fun of me in the comments if you like, but I know exactly who I look like, believe me. Today I have a very highly requested video for you guys today. I've been asked to check out one of the AllySabers. Subscribe to wake me up. Baselit lightsabers, and for transparency, they did send this out to me. They did give it to me for free, and I'm going to review it, but that will not affect my review at all. I'll give my total biased opinion. So let's give it a shot. Let's unbox it. I already took off some of the tape because there's a lot of tape on here. Let's check it out. Yet again, this saber took very fast to come in. This saber took, like, I want to say a solid week for it to be shipped out and even, you know, sent to my house. That's it. After the processing, like, I think I got the confirmation email like 3 days ago that they sent it out, and it got here today.
It's pretty crazy.
Okay. Wow. Here it is. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is one I bought my daughter at Disney parks for like 10 bucks. Okay. A little dramatic. Alright. Ah! Dropped everything. Ooh. This Hilt looks pretty awesome. Wow. In the pictures, it was a much like brighter gold color, like a more like deep, rich gold color. But as you can tell, it kind of is like a champagne color, I want to say. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, a blade plug. I always wanted a blade plug. Just keep forgetting to order them. Okay. Let's unwrap it. I don't think that was a blade plug. That's not a blade plug. I'm stupid. This is where the blade goes in. I must say they do a really great job with their shipping times, with their wrapping. I mean, look how much plastic wrap is on here. I mean, that's crazy. That's awesome. So far, also, the saber that I have from them, which I'm going to be comparing it to right here, is the Neopixel Eon. Not sure what the name of this one was yet, but I'm going to leave it down in the description down below. But this one here is the Eon, as you can see. It held up perfectly. No issues at all with that one. Okay, they really do put their plastic wrap on here, don't they? Damn. Woo.
3 hours later.
Okay, finally got it open. Check it out in all of its glory. Pretty awesome. I don't know if it needs to be charged or yet not. What? I don't even know if it needs to be charged or not yet. Okay, I'm gonna get this charged up a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got it charged up. Let's turn it on for the first time. Pretty excited about this. Wow. That is definitely pretty bright. Let me turn down some of the lights here so you can see. You can see better the red color. I'm gonna go outside in just a minute and show you guys the comparisons outside. Check that out though. Let's compare it real quick with the Neopixel. Wow, that's a big weight difference. Wow, yeah, I see why people get these ones now to do tricks and stuff with them, because this is so much lighter. This is really heavy. I mean, down the hilt, like right around here, they're both kind of the same color. Not same color, I mean the same brightness. And then once you get up the blade, you can tell right away. Sound-wise, the Neopixel is definitely louder. Let's see if I can get that little, see if I can help you out with that one. Right here is the Baselit, right into the microphone. Right here is the Neopixel, directly into the microphone. Okay, there's a little side-by-side comparison. Now I'm going to take these outside and give them a shot, swing them around, and see how they go. Okay, here I am in a very low light area. Here is the Baselit. Very easy to swing around. Very easy. Very lightweight for sure. And then here is, turn this one off real quick. Here's the Neopixel with the Darth Vader sound font. Not on my outside. Yeah, this is really heavy. Not on my outside. This one kind of sounds a little lower than this one for some reason. This one's at full max volume. I made sure it was. Look at that though. Look how good it looks. Also, flash and flash. Really nice. Now let's turn this one back on. There is the difference. Can't really tell too much in the camera, but there's a big difference if you're looking at them. Definitely, this one's definitely brighter than the Disney Sabers for sure. Man, this is so easy to swing around. You can imagine with a shorter blade. By the way, I'm speaking into the camera's built-in microphone because I couldn't bring my microphone outside because it's USB powered and all that stuff. But let's see, this one also has flash and deflect and does it have flash and flash? Okay, there we go. All right, as of responsiveness, you can tell right away that this one is nowhere near as responsive as the Neopixel. As you can tell, hear that same sound over and over again. And then let's put on the Neopixel. Let's turn this one off real quick. As you can tell with the sound, listen here. See that? It changes the sound depending on, you know, which way you're turning it. Listen here. If you move it slowly, see that? There's no difference in the sound. You have to really swing it to get it to, you know, sound good. Just the smallest turn. Hear that? So much more responsive. Blast or deflect. And then right there is flash on flash. And that little thing you just seen, that's not on the Saber itself, but just coming up in the camera. Alright, ready? Look at this. You can tell right away which one is brighter. That's crazy. Look at that. It's pretty sick. Again, this one is much lighter, much better for if you want to do stunts and all that. It feels very, very good quality for sure. And then this one is much heavier, much harder to do stunts and all that kind of stuff with, but it looks way better. And I'll show you one reason that I love this Neopixel blade. Let me turn this one off real quick.
Seismic charges. Spectrum.
Here it is, Spectrum. Ready? Look at that. It's a rainbow. Another font that I love on the Saber is the Fire one. Another thing to keep in mind from the differences between the Baselit and the Neopixel is that the Neopixel Profi board allows you to add different fonts on. Currently, I do not have a Xenopixel, to compare it with, but I know that the Neopixel, it says that you can add fonts and all that kind of stuff. But keep in mind, the Baselit, you cannot add fonts. You cannot add different colors. You cannot add blade styles. That's what you get is what you get. Okay, now here's a quick example of the lightsabers in a very bright environment. We're now in my living room. As you see my Christmas tree behind me. So let's give it a shot in a very bright lit environment. Let's start with the Neopixel first. You can see it from a mile away. Very bright. Look at this next, look at the next to the tree. Very, very bright. Let's try this one. Still very bright. Definitely very bright. Just not as bright at all as the Neopixel. But still very bright, for sure. Very, very bright. And very light, like I said before. Very lightweight, and it's an all metal hilt. It's crazy. It's basically the same materials and stuff as the Eon I have here, just that the Eon's so much heavier because of the Profi board, I'm guessing, and more because of all the individual LEDs in this blade compared to this blade that just doesn't have any LEDs in it at all. Okay, we're back in my room now, and now I want to test it with the Disney Sabers. So keep in mind, I have the Count Dooku Saber here, and I also have my custom, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, my custom made from the Disney Sabers workshop that I also customized my own self. I mean, I painted it gold and black. I'll show you guys some B-roll of that in a minute. But this one and the one I'm going to be showing you guys are basically the same thing. They have the same board in it and everything. So the same sounds, same brightness, same color, all that kind of stuff. Baselit. This is the red. Here is the top dog, the Neopixel. And now, I haven't turned this one on in a long time, but I don't know if it's charged right now. How scary, I forgot how heavy it was. I love the hilt. I mean, the hilt is amazing. The hilt is sick. Look at that. Okay. One thing I hate is that they didn't put the power button down here, which would make a lot more sense instead of just a random little lever over here. Wow, that's just a joke at this point. Look at that. Look at that difference. Wow, I didn't realize that. This one's so low I can hardly even hear it. Even the sound quality of this is terrible. And then look at this. Look at the late reaction. Ready? That's terrible. Look at the flash on clash. Ready? Very late. It doesn't even work half the time. Alright, so now you got a Neopixel blade, right? Because they wanted to go, I guess they wanted to go the better way out and just get a Neopixel blade, you know, make it more high quality. But if you don't have any flash on clash like this one does, or I'm sorry, blaster deflect. Alright, look at this. When you hit the blaster deflect, see how just the middle lights up, and then if you turn it this way, the top, and you go the other way, the bottom goes. And then if you do the flash on clash, like that, see that? And it goes along with the blade. That would only make sense. That's the only reason why you really want a Neopixel blade in the first place. So if you cheaped out this much, Disney, which, don't get me wrong, these sabers are very cheap. This one cost me maybe like 160 bucks, maybe 170 bucks, something like that. So these are very cheap sabers at the parks. But the problem is that, I mean, if you made a Neopixel blade, what's the point? If you wanted, you could have made them the same cost. I mean, because this obviously costs more to have a Neopixel blade, and you could have just forget about the Neopixel blade and have a Baselit. I mean, look how much better this looks than this. Another reason why you go with a Neopixel is look at it from the blade down. You ready? See that smooth transition? When I turn it off, you see how smoothly it goes back down to the hilt? And then look how bad this is. You ready? Look at that, it goes chunk by chunk. It's almost like if this is a Minecraft lightsaber. You see that? That's very bad quality. So if you would, I don't think this is ever going to see this video. I mean, why would they watch us, a random guy doing a lightsaber review? But if you do Disney, just go with Baselit. I mean, look how much better this looks. Look how much, and it's so much lighter too. Look at that, it's so much brighter. When I went to Disney back, it was in 2020, early 2020, before the pandemic, I built this lightsaber. It wasn't this color, obviously. It was gray and black, and I painted it gold. And I also have the Rancor tooth. This is just some wrap, the shiny gold part. So I bought this lightsaber, and I bring it to the parks. And obviously, I mean, I was at the park already, and I saw somebody with a lightsaber from a mile away, and I thought to myself, you know, as I was building one, like, man, I can't wait to see how bright this saber is going to be and how awesome it's going to look. And I was so excited, and I got it as you power it on in the Savage Workshop. Don't get me wrong, the Savage Workshop, the experience is phenomenal. So now you're in the Savage Workshop, and you can't wait to get out to show your new lightsaber, turn it on, and then you turn it on, and the purple doesn't look too bad, but look how dull this is. And in a very high lit environment, like outdoors, whenever you're outdoors, you can't see this thing at all. You can't. I mean, I'll try to find a video of when I first made the saber, and I powered it on, and you can't even see it in the video. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. So like I said, is they should have gone the Baselit route. It would have cost them, you know, cheaper to manufacture it, and it would look way better, because you get the same basically flash on flash, and it looks way better on this blade. Look at that. And to be honest with you, this feels, you know, way more premium than this does. I mean, this looks like it feels premium, and it's super heavy, but you can tell it's some kind of cheap ceramic or whatever the heck they put in this. You know, it's very, it doesn't feel metal at all, and it actually isn't metal. This right here is all metal. Okay, now I'm going to take off the blade and show you guys what I wanted to show you earlier. Good idea is to always, even if you don't have the blade in, put these little screws back in. I don't know if you can see it on camera. These little screws, always make sure to put them back in, because you're going to lose them, obviously. They're small little screws. Look, all you do is unscrew that. Blade comes right out with a really funny sound. And then you can still power it on the same way. See that? I don't know if you can really see the color in the camera, but look at that. Look how bright that is. It's crazy. It's like a flashlight. Look at that. I'm going to turn the lights off here in just a second. Woo! I shouldn't have done that. I feel like I got flashbang on Call of Duty. Damn. You can see really in the camera. With a blade plug in here, I think it's going to look awesome. Look how those shine through now also. Okay, I'm going to turn all the lights off. Be right back in a second. Wow. This is lighting up the whole room? I can use it as a flashlight. Wow. Let's see. Change the colors. That is insane. I like that color right here. See it on the wall. That looks like a sunset or something. It does sound pretty cool. Just compare it to the Neopixel. Sounds much better. Okay, here's a few things that I just learned just messing around with it. Is that the red button flashes, and that's the best way to understand the lightsaber here. Is that, as you see right now, if I press it in, and it flashes once. Volume low. Mute. Muted it.
Volume high.
See that? And now, if I hold it in for 2 flashes, this says test for some reason. You see the blade just starts flashing really fast. And then let's see it go again.
The count.
Oh, I held it in 3 times.
Steady.
Okay, now this is a steady blade. As you see, it just stays one color the whole time. And now, let's press it. 1, 2.
Unstable.
Unstable. When you have the blade in, this will give it the unstable effect. You see it on my face. It's flashing very, very fast, very aggressively. And then while the saber is on, if you hold it in for 1 flash, it does the flash on clash. Let me take it off this mode real quick. And now while the saber is on, I can go ahead and press it in when it goes to 2. 1, 2. And this will smoothly transfer colors. See that? So I just turned blue. I'll shine it behind me so you can see a little better. Turn blue, now it's turning purple. It's like a pinkish color, now it's red. See that? Okay, now if I choose that color I want the green now. Okay, now it's on green and it's staying on green. All I have to do is press the button 1 time. And now if you press it in 3 times, 1, 2, 3, now it'll, see that? So I'll change the color now. Show it behind me to show it better. See that? And then you choose the color you want. There you go. And then if you hold it in for a 4th time, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's when it just turns off. And if you want to turn off the saber, if you don't want the red light to be on, just hold it in. It takes a little while.
Fallen.
It'll change your font. Just give it a second. It takes a long time for some reason. And now it's off. And now if you want to power it back on, hold it in the button. Power on. I think I'll put the volume on low. It's a little too loud for me. Okay, so my initial impressions on this saber. This here was the Nexus Saber. This one right here is called the Nexus on AllySabers website. As you see, it's pretty awesome. But my initial impressions on a Baselit lightsaber, because mostly every Baselit you're going to get is going to be the same. Whether you get it from these guys, whether you get it from either even like Saber Forge. But the thing I've seen about Saber Forge is, for some reason, what I can tell, I didn't see any RGB. All I saw was just like a solid color, which me personally I don't like at all. I mean, I need to have a bunch of different colors. But what I would do with this saber, my initial impressions is, it's really awesome. I love the build of this one. I like it a lot. It's very unique. It's very easy to twirl around or however you want to do. Me personally, I don't do any tricks or anything with lightsaber. I just like to look at them. They're just, pieces for me, show pieces for me. You see it looks really nice. I love the champagne color. But what I would do with this saber, you see, I have my Neopixel saber, I have my Eon saber. I'm not sure you can see it in the background here. But if I bring it around places, it kind of makes no sense because I could just put the sound on and swing it around, but there's no light at all. So whenever the next Star Wars movie releases, I'm definitely going to be bringing this, put a belt clip on it. I would mute it and just carry it around like this. Give myself a blade plug. Look how awesome that looks coming through the sides like that. I'll always have the color. See how awesome that looks. Look at that. I'll use it as a flashlight. Give myself a blade plug right in here so it doesn't shine too bright. Make it look pretty awesome. Give it that nice amber color I was showing earlier. And that's the way I would use this one. I wouldn't use it too much for to bring to places or to show my friends or anything. If I want to show my friends one, I'm going to bring the Eon. But if it comes down to dueling and all that kind of stuff, which like I said before, me personally, I don't need to duel. I mean, I don't duel with anybody. I don't even know really how to swing it too much, the lightsaber. But for me personally, this is the way I would use it, definitely. If I had a different one, kind of like the Eon, it's probably going to look really awesome with a Baselit because of, the silver accents on the inside, and it'll probably shoot up the sides and everything. But my initial review, it's awesome. I love it. Huge shout out to AllySabers. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys sending this out to me. I love it. Adding it to my collection. You have a good one. I'm Total Average Gamer. Please don't forget to use my code. I'll put the code down in the link below. You get yourself a certain percentage off, and you help out the channel too. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much. You have a good one. I'm out. Okay, guys, before I let you go, do not forget to use the code Total Average Gamer for 15 bucks off. That's really cool. That's really good coupon code. You know, you're saving money. They're making money. You're helping out the channel, supporting the channel. That'd be phenomenal if you can do that. Please use the coupon code Total Average Gamer. You have a good one.